Picasso. How are you today? Today is Monday, which means it's literacy. So today we're going to do a new sound. This is the sound. It goes like this. K, k, k. It's as if you have a key in your hand that starts with k, and you can see the kangaroo. So the action is like you're opening the door. K, k, k. Can you try it with me? Great. Now, let's review how to make the k sound. First, we start at the top and we go straight down. Then we're going to go like this and like this. And there we have the k. Great. So today, to go along with our k sound, we are going to make a kite. And it looks like this. How beautiful. So here are some of the things that you are going to need. You will need a white piece of paper. You will need some scissors. You will need some tape. Now I have two types of tape. You only need one type. Scotch tape would be fine. Or if you have a different kind of tape, it doesn't matter what kind of tape you have. Just find some scotch of some kind. You will probably need a toothpick or something to poke a hole. And you need a piece of ribbon or string, yarn maybe. You'll need a scissors, bowl of water, and some watercolors. Now, if you don't have watercolors, you could still use crayons or colored pencils, but you do need some tape, so hopefully you can find some. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our paper and we are going to turn it, instead of a rectangle shape, we're going to make it into a square. So I'm going to fold it over a little bit. And I'm going to cut off the extra piece. Now, I keep all the extra scraps because you never know when we're going to need to use them for another project. So your square should look like this. All right, now this is where the tape comes in. You're gonna take your tape. You guys are gonna use probably clear tape that looks something like this. I'm gonna use this tape so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to turn the paper like that, and I'm gonna make a K on the piece of paper with the tape. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is put one long piece down. The next thing you're going to do is you need two shorter pieces to complete the K. Like that. And one like that. So now we have a K. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to get your paintbrush and some water. I also got a little piece of paper towel or a napkin so that you can dab your paintbrush on there. So this you're just gonna do however you feel. You're gonna do some stripes, you could do some polka dots. I did stripes last time, so you can just do some stripes. I tend to use all the same color at first, that way I don't get a bunch of brown, because when you mix all the colors, they tend to turn out kind of brown. Then choose another color, do some more stripes. You may also do this, like I said, with colored pencils or crayon, because if you don't have any watercolors at home, that's totally fine. And here we go. So I got some blue on here and some purple. Next thing I'm gonna do, I think I'll use some yellow. Let's see how the yellow works out. Oh, I like it. All right, so we have the yellow. And again, if you wanted to do these in a different, if you want to do this in a different way, and you want to do, for example, maybe some polka dots, you could do that too. You can do it however you want to do it, but I like the way it came out with the stripes, so I'm going to just finish it with stripes. right, almost the end. And remember, you don't want to get your paper super, super soggy with water because then it just gets into a big, messy, wet thing. So try and dab your paintbrush onto the paper so you absorb some of the liquid. So now we have something that looks like this. And if you would like, you could, your tape is probably clear, so your tape will probably look something like that. For mine, once it's dry, I could also pull off the tape too. You can choose to do it the way you'd like. You may also want to wait until this is dry, but since I didn't use that much water, I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next step. So I'm going to take the toothpick and I'm going to poke a hole in my paper like that. And I'm going to take the piece of ribbon or yarn or string or anything that you have at home, and I'm going to put it through to the other side. Now, you can tie the knot with the help of a parent, or maybe you can do it on your own, and you're going to just tie a little knot to complete your kite. So, there we go. Now, I have a kite. So this is our project for today. Again, you might want to wait for it to dry. If you feel like you'd like to, you could always pull the tape off. Let's see if mine will pull. Yes. Okay, mine is dry enough to where it will come off. But be really careful because you could also rip the paper right in half. So you decide if you want to pull. See, you've got a little rip there, but that's okay. You can pull the tape off, or you can leave it on. Because as you can see, they kind of turned out the same way. This one has the tape on it, and this one does not. So that's everything for the letter K. And I hope that you could find some other things that begin with the K sound. For example, kangaroo, key, king, koala, kind. There's lots of things that start with the letter K. So hopefully you can find some. And if you feel like it, you could even draw a picture and add some of the things that have the K sound. Okay? That's just an optional activity. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's activity. And I hope you have a great day. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.